Hey friends! I went on a work trip interstate and had a great time. Let's show you what we get up to. Good morning. It's like 5:45. We've been up since 4 a.m. I have a work trip, so we're going to Melbourne. And yeah, hopefully do a little bit of nice sightseeing and stuff while we're there. See you there! We took our puppy to a boarding lodge and drove to the airport to catch my early morning flight. It was kind of nice to be out while most people are still at home and fast asleep. I watched the sunrise from my window seat, and after a short race with a van, we were up in the air. I love seeing the road from this view, all the mountain ranges, and also being above the clouds. We were served mini quiches and an orange juice, and before I knew it, we began our descent and landed in cloudy Melbourne. Since this was a work trip, I went straight to the office and quickly became amused by my adjustable standing desk. Our amazing office manager ensured we were well fed, and the office was well stocked with snacks in random corners and in hidden cabinets. The office was lovely and modern with cool city views, even in the bathroom, which overlooked the hotel. I checked in the afternoon and was so surprised to see a hotel room with a stove, an oven, a washing machine, a dryer, and a clean and tidy bathroom, which is an absolute must for me when I travel. I suggested a Korean barbecue joint for dinner, and we were lucky to find one that had a vegan menu to accommodate my boss's dietary requirements. And after a little walk to digest our dinner, we did a jailbreak-themed escape room, which we smashed with 12 minutes left. Then I met up with Mike for dessert at home for some Thai-themed bingsu. We ordered the salted egg coconut bingsu, which sounds strange but was actually so good and had this stunning reveal as part of the experience. The sauce comes in a separate bowl, so you can add as much or as little as you like. We also got a mango one, which is standard. Really good because it's hard to mess up a mango dessert. The coconut shaved ice was light and fluffy, which was enough for us, and we barely touched the sticky rice that it came with. It'd been a long day, so we went back out into the cold and made our way to the hotel to rest for day 2. The next morning, we found a cafe where everything on the menu is vegan-friendly, but with a twist. Smith & Deli is an offshoot of the popular restaurant Smith & Daughters, stocking lots of ingredients for your kitchen, snacks and salads, delicious pastries, and a huge range of breakfast offerings with plant-based meats and imitation ingredients. I got the Egg Martinez, which is a vegan twist on a bacon and egg muffin, and I paired it with a macadamia milk hot chocolate, which was so good and probably the best non-dairy milk I've tried. For lunch, work treated us again, this time to a huge order of salads and sandwiches. Oh yeah, and this fully stocked drinks fridge. And at night, we challenged our colleagues in a trivia comp with prizes ranging from bootleg Pokemon cards to a Maneki Neko kitty. And just like the escape room, my team smashed it and we won first place. Then we were well fed again with a curry feast. We celebrated on the hotel rooftop by the fireplace with the kitty that we won, who kinda looks like he's seen some shit. And then I retreated to my room for some churros on the white bed sheets and made a start on season 3 of Bridgerton.
And here's what I got up to on that day. I started my morning at Elementary Kitchen, which also had some yummy pastries and cakes, but I settled for a coffee and some biscuits instead. I'm a keen vinyl record hunter, and there were so many stores to check out, starting with Happy Valley, which stocked a lot of anime soundtracks and pop albums, which we both love, including this one by Phoenix, which I bought. Speaking of anime, I'm on a huge One Piece binge right now, so as soon as I heard about this One Piece themed cafe, I knew I had to go. There's a lot of cool decor everywhere, including figures, some apparel you can buy, and a good selection of food and drink items. My brother and I tried the strawberry milk and the hojicha latte. We said hi to Chopper and then picked up our drinks, which came in these cute little bottles. We went for a little walk around the usual touristy spots. Then the rest of the afternoon was actually dedicated to some basketball things, including the NBA store, which had a wide range of merch and memorabilia, and this Steph Curry basketball court, which I was super excited about. I play basketball for pretty much my whole life, and Steph Curry is one of my favorite players of all time. His skill is so impressive in that he's just a humble, likable guy. We then stayed at the court for a bit and we were able to practice some of our shots. It's starting to get real cold now, so ramen at Shujinko was a perfect choice for dinner. The restaurant had some One Piece figures and a nice Japanese aesthetic inside. The The ramen had a delicious hearty broth, and I'd finished just about all of it, with some chicken karage on the side. Then came the best surprise of the trip. My brother and I got stuck in some traffic, and we wondered what event was causing it. So I googled it. Turns out, a soccer exhibition match was on at the MCG, featuring Tottenham Hotspurs and Newcastle United. We managed to buy some last-minute tickets, about 45 minutes before the game started, and we ended up right at the front. We also had an amazing view, and we got to see the Korean superstar Heung-min Son play for most of the game. What an awesome random night.
On our last morning, we visited a cafe called Twilight, which takes its name from an indie rock album. I had bacon and eggs, while Mike had a ham toasty. Then I went to the office to start my workday in this little claustrophobic room where no one can see or hear you at all, before a sneaky little shopping trip with the team in the afternoon. Incubator is a unique concept. It's a store that allows creators to rent a cube or a spot in their store to sell their goods, from handmade jewelry, keychains, stickers, pins, and more. If you're into fandoms or if you just want something cute, you'll definitely find it in here. There's also no shortage of awesome stores selling vintage wares, including this one called Vintage Garage. Inside you'll find the giant disco ball register, clothes in every color of the rainbow, incredible art on the ceiling and the walls, and the shop just has so much character and variety all around. Have a flick through the secondhand books and LPs, and indulge in the nostalgia that'll take you right back to your childhood. If you're wondering about Bartlebee, here are some of the pictures that we got from the lodge staff who absolutely adored him and said he had a great time. And just like that, our trip was over. That was a short trip, but it was good.
Yeah, it was great.
I mean, you had a really great time too.
Yeah, even though we split up, we all did different things, but yeah, it was a good trip.
Alright. See you at home.